Good morning, guys. If this is your first time to the channel, my name is Brad. My wife Angela and I run a full-time online selling business. eBay, Amazon, Facebook Marketplace. We sell locally, do a few different things. We also have a brick and mortar bookstore, which is what we're standing in the back of right now. And this is where we keep our inventory. So we're going to do eBay orders today. I'm not quite sure how many we have because I really haven't looked, but stay with us and we're going to show you guys what sold. Alright guys, so it is Thursday morning. We're doing a what sold video for yesterday, Wednesday, and we had 8 items sell, and we're going to ship out 6 of those as 6 have paid. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The first item up is a pair of shoes, and these are down in tote 3, and you'll see this is kind of like our shoe bin down here. Tons of shoes in here. And these are a brand I never heard of, and I walked by and I thought they were pretty cool, and I bought them at Goodwill. So they're $3.99, and they got this little cat symbol on the back, if you can see it. That's what you're going to look for, because these shoes were worth quite a bit of money. So yeah, we paid around $4 for them. These are called iPath Cat Dirt Gum men's shoes. They're basically skateboarder shoes, and they sold for $55.82, and the buyer paid shipping. So a great flip for a pair of those. I was excited. We're going to put these shoes back and hopefully keep selling more. Alright, next item up is from Avon. It is Avon A New Platinum Night Cream. This is new and sealed. We sold it for $16 and free shipping. This was in a grab bag from Goodwill, and it came with another a new item from Avon and some other odds and ends, but we only paid $2.99 for the whole bag. So pretty good flip there for that. It's interesting because the buyer has asked me to please send with no price, Avon brochure or eBay invoice. Yeah, she's asking for multiple invoices and to send more if we have it, which isn't going to happen. We're just going to send her what she ordered. We listed this yesterday, so it's in BS2C5, which is right here in front of me. This came back from Amazon. It had some package damage on the bottom here, as you can see, and there's the return label from Amazon. We actually listed this yesterday, and it's just a little figurine. It sold for $14.60, and the buyer paid shipping, about $20 all in on that. We're probably making a buck or two off of that from retail arbitrage, but once you we put it to Amazon and brought it back, we're probably not making much. Next item is BS1F5, and it is a vintage Norelco nail dazzler in box. This wasn't working. I paid $3.99, I believe, for this at Goodwill. Tested it, could not get it to work. If it was working, it's worth about $50. Wasn't working, had box damage. Sold for $15, and the buyer paid shipping. So not a bad flip. Still made money on it, but would have made a lot more if it was actually working. Second to last item here. I'm not sure where we have these. These are in tote 1, and this was a little disappointing, but I did a video a while back, so I was a little disappointed in this because these are Barbies, and what we did, the only reason I bought the Barbies is because there was 1966 Barbies, and there was, I think, like 10 of them. So I spent about $15 on, it was 5 different bags. I lotted all of these together. We put them up at auction, and it sold for $9.99, and the buyer's going to pay shipping. That's going to get some of our money back, but not all of it. We haven't listed the 1966 Barbies just yet, but we will, and hopefully we can make 20 or 30 bucks on those, and then get some profit out of these items. The last item we have is a lacrosse weather station, and it is in BS2A1. It's right here. Yep, it's a lacrosse weather station. This is already packaged, as you can see, and this sold for $8.99, and the buyer paid shipping. We paid $2.99 for this. It's just a little weather station alarm clock. Pretty cool though. So that's what we've sold for Wednesday. This video will probably include today, Thursday, and we'll put it out on Friday. So if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe to more or see more of these videos, please subscribe to the channel. You should see it moving around somewhere, and we will talk to you guys soon. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started. We had one sale on our small account. We do have two accounts. If you're wondering why we have two accounts, it's because at one point our larger account, we went on a cruise last year and we put our vacation settings on, but we didn't change our handling time, and it actually took our account below standard. We were a top seller. It took us below standard really quickly, and because we mismanaged it. So if you ever go on vacation, make sure you change your handling times as well. But we have a small account that's still got items on it. We did that to just keep bringing in sales and being able to list. The first item that sold is a pair of Nike kids shoes, and these are in BS2E1. They sold for $18 and the buyer paid $9 shipping, and these are virtually brand new. Let me BS2E1 right here. So these shoes right here were essentially brand new when you look at them. I think one of them may have had the, no, they didn't have the tag, but you can tell they've never been worn. They're a size youth, 5Y. Youth shoes don't sell as well as adult shoes, but it still sold. It took about 3 months to sell those. I bought those for $5 on Facebook Marketplace. Actually, it was a local Facebook page. Always be looking on Facebook because you're going to find good items. There's a lot of people wanting to ask eBay prices on Facebook Marketplace or Facebook groups. We do that as well, but sometimes you'll get lucky and you'll find some really good stuff. In fact, we have another item coming up shortly that we bought for $1 from Facebook, and it sold really well as well. So we've got some DVDs going out today. If you've watched much of our channel, you know that it's H2. It's going to be all the way down at the end. You know that we did DVDs on our big selling account when it was down below average. We listed a whole bunch of DVDs for cheap. We continue to do that because we get DVDs for free at our bookstore. They get donated in, and they make us $1 or $2. And like in this case with Grease 2, we have like 20 copies of these. So actually they're right here. We have about 20 copies of these. So I took a picture front, back, opened it up, and that was it. It was 3 pictures. It took us maybe a minute to list this item. Because you scan the UPC on the back, you just copy someone else's listing, put in your own pictures. So it probably took 2 minutes to list this, but there was about 20 copies of these. And these sell for $4. We ship them for $2.80. Add about a nickel for the bubble mailer, and you're looking at making $1.25, $1.20, maybe $1 after fees. But it only took us 2 minutes, and now to ship it, it's going to take us a minute. So may not be worth it for your model. I'm not real thrilled with it, but when we get a lot of stuff into the bookstore, if I can make $1 or $2, especially during these times, we will do what we can to keep those sales coming in. All right, this is an item that I bought at the Goodwill bins. It is an H3, which is up here. Let's see if we can see it without me having to set the camera down. Yep, it's right here. So this is a Bop It XT, which is a Bop It Extreme, basically. Found it in the bins, and our bins are $1.69 a pound where we're at in Indiana. And this weighed just under a pound, so you're about $1.50 into this. We sold the Bop It XT we sold it for $15, and the buyer paid shipping. So not a bad deal there, making some pretty good money there. A new item, brand new, that I bought on clearance last year. It's in BX21, which is down here. And this item is brand new, sealed in box. Kind of hard to see with the lighting back here, but it's a Galaxy Tab E by Samsung, steel sealed. I paid $60 for this on clearance. I bought two of them. One of them we use in the bookstore. That's originally what I bought it for, was a backup, for Square, in case we weren't in the store. We never used it, so I went ahead and listed it yesterday, and it sold for $124.99 with free shipping. Probably going to cost us about $8 to $10 to ship that out. It's pretty heavy, but still made money even buying it on clearance last year. Here's the item that we talked about that it's in tote 4 that I paid $1 for. And you guys probably saw this if you've been watching our videos. You probably saw this in a prior video, me talking about that I got it. And there's one of the cameras, but that's not the one that sold. The one that sold is gray, and it's in here somewhere. There it is, right there. So this is an Olympus Infinity 76. It's a 35 millimeter camera, film camera, and I paid $1 for this, and it sold last night for $24.99 plus shipping. So the buyer paid $25 for this, so that was, we had $1 into that one. And then yeah, you can see all of our other stuff that we're testing. And then this other camera hasn't sold yet, but it's got a nice little case, and this one's worth about 60 bucks. So paid $2 for both cameras, and it was just on a local, we have a local bid site that you can go on and people can do that. So I bid my $2, no one else bid, and we made the profit on it. All right, last item today is a pair of shoes. These are hiking boots. They're New Balance. And these I found at Goodwill, so I paid $6 for them. They're in tote 3. They're down there. These sold for $38, plus the buyer paid shipping. Let's see if we can find them. I believe these are it right here. Yeah, these are size 13 New Balance. Let me make sure these are the 15 or MO1000 BKs. Yep. And they were in really good condition. Look like they've been worn a few times, but they're pretty wide. They're a 4E wide. So I'm guessing they're kind of hard to find. Those were up less than a week. So we just essentially just listed them. Sorry about the lighting, guys. It's probably all funny. And you're probably looking at me push this tote back. Maybe you can see me, maybe you can't. As someone pointed out, if we had lighting up there, it'd probably throw off our coloration for the pics anyway, so not a bad thing. But that's it for today. We have seen a slowdown in our eBay sales. We're still averaging 4 to 5 a day, which is great. We typically average about 10 with our 450 listings that we have continuously going. We may venture to the Goodwill today, not real sure if we're gonna have time to do that. We've been working through our death pile, our pile that we had like under our tables back here. We had stuff everywhere. We still have stuff in our garage at home. But we're working through all that stuff, trying to get it listed, trying to be positive during this time, and get everything up, and hopefully our sales will go up. We may run a eBay store sale this weekend just to see what happens. But thanks so much for watching, guys. We really appreciate it. Give us a like, a thumbs up, subscribe somewhere. I think it's over here, but it might be over here. I'm not sure. But make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of these. Leave us some comments. Questions, we'll answer them as soon as we get them. So stay safe out there, guys. Talk to you soon.